So, Yacht Insights from Berthon for September 2025 with Magnus Kullberg, my friend and colleague from Berthon Scandinavia. So, as ever, we've had our big meeting with everybody from all the Berthon offices, and we've had a chat about what's happening in the world of yachting and how we've done in the month of September, now that we're through the Cannes and Newport boat shows, and we're taking breath before the American office goes to Annapolis. All our offices are busy, and we had some takeaways, but before that, Magnus, I think you were in Cannes for a few days. How did you find that?
It was, of course, nice and interesting to be in Cannes.
And sunny.
That's why it was nice. The main reason for me to go there was because I would meet the owner of Resi 57 and take photos and video and all this. Mm-hmm. When I talk around with our exhibitors, I think many was a little bit disappointed because it was not so many good customers there. Yeah. That's basically what I think was my.
Yeah, no, I mean I think that's right, and I think the sort of general feeling was that the Newport, Rhode Island show was very quiet. We elected not to take new boats there, and I think we're quite pleased we didn't. And of course, we had a crew there for the whole of Cannes. But I think the new boat manufacturers are probably a little bit uncomfortable because the uptick that we all expected as we went into that big show just wasn't there, was it?
Exactly.
Yeah. On the other hand, for brokerage yachts, the inquiry rate is climbing.
Yeah, it has been for the last month. We had quite few inquiries, but now it's coming back. Maybe because it's the autumn, but the interesting is that what I think is that even though we get less inquiries now compared to like 1 month ago, we sell boats because the people that contact us, they are seriously interested, and this is very nice.
Yes, no, I think that's absolutely right, and I think that the inquiry rate across the group, it has climbed markedly. But last month, we were saying that it's a lot of repeat clients. And for sure, it's a lot of serious clients that actually, they've sold their boat, they've got their funding, they've got their program. And it's quite normal at the moment to speak to people. And yes, they're going to, have a program in the Mediterranean, sail around the world, do whatever. They've got their money. Their children have gone off to university now, and everything is in line, ready to buy. Not to chat about it for a couple of years, but actually to buy.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's all good. And the marketing team, of course, lovely Isabel and Lawrence and Susan, are just flat out with new listings. And we're seeing a lot coming out of Sweden at the moment. I think that's normal, isn't it, with the run-up to Op at Varv and then going into the winter season?
Yeah. The autumn is always a good season. We get new boats in, and also we sell boats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And because here in Sweden or Scandinavia, many of the boats we sell, they are inside a winter storage shed. So it's also very good to show them during the winter.
Yeah, and can we just unwrap that a bit? Because it is different from here and from the Mediterranean and from the States to a great extent, except where they bring boats ashore, that here people see a boat, they are interested in her, we do the survey and sea trial, they buy the boat, that's the end of the story. In Sweden, it works differently because the snow on the ground and the boats are in the sheds, So what we see, we always get a photograph from you and Frederick showing the marina, the first boat going out and breaking the ice. And then after that, it's just mad crazy delivering these boats because you don't complete the sale. You do the sale and then the handover and the completion is next spring.
Yeah, Exactly. And what we try to do is that with some of the boats, before they come out of the water, we try to get the owner to do a sea trial, like with a surveyor, so
Hmm.
that we know that everything is working. And when the boat come up on land, they do a land survey. So then we know very good the condition of the boat, and the owner have a chance to fix if there is something that needs to be fixed, or he sell it including whatever.
And then the buyer can get that fixed before he takes her away next spring.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm.
And also, what is good if somebody buy a boat like in November, maybe they want to change instruments or new batteries or whatever it is. It's also possible for the yard to fix this during the winter. So in the spring they have a perfect boat.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's absolutely great. I mean, I've written, you know, we're sort of putting out in the insights that will go live that for you it was really quiet in August. And it really was, wasn't it? Because the op at Valve didn't do what we thought it might in terms of inquiries and so on.
No, not for us, but the up at Varv, it was so many people, so it was really a nice event for people that like sailing boats. But if we only look at like real what is it called in English, like inquiries and things like this, we didn't get so many inquiries that we normally get.
Yeah, so we're catching up now, which is great. And the other thing we talked about was the market, and of course the market is price sensitive, and prices are solid but not holding. So I think the point that we made and we chatted about was that when we try and keep our owners in touch with exactly what's happening, but when the offer comes and we've maximised the offer and we've also maximised the terms around the sale, because there's more than how much it is, it's when they're going to pay, it's the severity of the survey, it's all of those other things. We get to a stage where we are saying, and other professional brokers are saying, do you know what, you should take this offer. And particularly where a boat's been on the market for some time, owners are very bullish and say, oh, no. And because we work in the market all the time, we kind of are reflecting the market. We can't push the market. We can maximise the situation that we have. And there seems to be this idea that we're sort of trying to get them to take a cheap offer so that we can make a commission. And it's really not like that.
No, it's not like this. And as you say, like the price of the boat is one thing, but then all around, like surveys and conditions when it should be delivered and all this, it's also an important part of the sale.
Yeah, as well as, of course, making sure that we have a good buyer, because I think that one of the things that I haven't written but has been a sort of feature in the last 8 or 10 months is that we've started to have buyers who haven't been good buyers. They haven't come up with the money, or they haven't been able to follow through and so on. So the due diligence that is around that whole piece is also something that a broker will do with you. And if you have the right broker, if they're telling you, actually, I know it's 50,000 less than you thought, but you should take this offer, you really should consider that, because in this market there may not be that offer available in 3 months' time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the other thing is the unusual, the custom, and they're out of favour. It's a tight market. Owners or buyers are looking at residual value and thinking, how on earth am I going to sell this? I do think that you can buy some amazing boats that do extraordinary things for a really good price, but you have to accept it's going to be very hard to sell.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, a custom-made boat is custom-made, and it's made for the person who bought it first, and it is not made for selling to everybody, but there is always people that have a similar view as the first owner and see the good things with. But they are they are great. I like this kind of boats.
Well, I remember you were saying yesterday that boat that I said, Magnus, what have you got? What on earth have you done listing this? And you had a queue of people for her. So
yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
It was like a I think 50-something foot steel boat. It was so well done. It was unbelievable good. And we had a lot of inquiries and we sold it quite quickly. And you didn't think we should sell it.
So what do I know? What do I know? Yeah, so now busy. Last day of the week. So for the penultimate week in September. So we're all busy, as are you. Just trying to get some sea trials in and stuff before boats come out of the water. The season in Sweden, when is it over, really?
It starts to be a little bit more relaxed sometime in November.
Yeah.
But then it picks up again like in basically February or something like this. And of course there is a flow between November to say March, because we also sell boats during this time.
Yeah, no, you guys are always busy. So that's fantastic. So that's this month's Insights done, and I guess we should wish everybody a good weekend if they listen to this today. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.